Stem cell research is a process where a donated embryo or unborn fetus is used to harvest cells from which are called stem cells. These cells can be generated into any other cell in the human body, which can cure diseases, illnesses, etc.
I do. I think that stem cell research is really like the medicine of the future. Stem cells have not differentiated yet and could be forced to become almost anything. I really believe in stem cell research in terms of creating new nerve tissue for people who are quadriplegic, and maybe they would be able to walk again. Okay, so there is a lot of good stuff for stem cell research.
Stem cell research has shown that they can turn these cells into cells that can help people who are suffering from certain diseases. As of right now, I don't believe there is any harm in stem cell reproduction or hurting any patients or causing victims of this problem.
With this topic, there's a debate. One side claims that an embryo is a true baby, which they are killing, and another side says that an embryo isn't a true baby yet.
There's a debate whether or not the embryo is a true baby with a heartbeat and a life. Do you believe the embryo is a person?
I do believe the embryo has potential to be a person. I am very aware of the pro-life and pro-choice decisions that women need to make. I do believe women need to have reproductive rights, and I do believe there are reasons to end pregnancies which may end, obviously, the life of a person at that point. But
I probably wouldn't now, because I think that it's a lot, the process of donating the embryo and harvesting the eggs is a very in-depth process. I don't think it would be something that I would want to do.
We can also harvest stem cells from adults, and this does not kill or hurt the adult, yet it has less potential to be successful, unlike embryonic stem cell research.
That of embryonic stem cell research?
I think there might be a fine line between the adult and the embryonic, where you look at the fetal or the newborn stem cells, because they're closer to the embryonic than the adult stem cells. But I think that all three have different potentials, so I think you need to explore all the possibilities.
When thought about in depth, scientists today create and destroy embryos solely for the purpose of science in a process called in vitro. Do you believe we could possibly use the excess embryos for research rather than discard them?
This is highly controversial because in the past, a lot of stem cell research occurred with aborted fetuses, and they would use those stem cells and research with that. Now we're talking about life, potential life. I mean, these are embryos that could become a living person at any time. I'm really not so sure how I feel about this, but it is really controversial. I'm tempted to say no, because there are many other different types of stem cells. There's actually stem cells in fat tissue that could be researched, but this is like tinkering with Mother Nature and tinkering with life. And I really don't have an opinion on this. The jury's still out.
'Cause there is no guarantee that this life is easy. Yeah, my world is falling apart.
I believe that stem cell research is wrong because
we agree with stem cell research.
I think it's wrong.
I think it's right.
I am not in favor of stem cell research.
I think it's right.
I think it's wrong.
I agree with stem cell research.
On the other side of the street I knew stood a girl that looked like you. I guess that's deja vu.